If there is one story that is going to go down as the worst thing that has happened under the watch of President William Samoei Ruto, it's the killing of one Albert Ojwang. After the Gen Z killing, this one it's a end shot for President William Ruto and his Kenya Kwanza regime. Because now it has sparked reactions in both ways. The Kenya Kwanza MPs and the Kenya Kwanza leadership wants to know who's the man behind the mask? Who is the man behind the killing of one Albert Ojwang? And as of now, the DCI boss and the Inspector General of Police are now throwing barriers at each other. Who is the DCI director? He is saying it is not me. It is not my people. It's not my boys or it's not my men who killed Albert Ojwang. My men went to Homabay, took Albert Ojwang from his parents' house and brought him safe and sound to Central Police Station and handed him to the OCS of Central Police Station, that is Mr. Talam. And the IG of police is saying that it's not my men who harmed Albert Ojwang. It's the men from Kiambu Road, from Mazingira House, that is the DCI officers. As of today, we are shocked as the Kenyans of this nation. Now, we are left in between. We don't know who to trust and who not to trust. Whose word should we take in this one? Is it the word of the IG of police who is saying that the DCI officers took Albert to Mazingira House in Kiambu Road, interrogated him and then murdered him and then brought him in the police custody when he was dead? Or should we believe the Mr. Amin, the DCI director, who is telling us that they went to Homabay County, yes, and orders of the one DIG of police, Langat, they went, took Albert Ojwang from his parent, drove all the way over 450 kilometers to Nairobi, came with Albert safe and sound, and brought him to the OCS of Nairobi Central Police Station, that is Mr. Talam, and handed Albert safe and sound. As the story is trending now is that Albert was taken to Karura Forest after being abducted from his home in Homabay. He was brought to Nairobi, and then later that night, he was taken out that night on Saturday, that is. Alichukuliwa on Saturday night, alipigwa kutoka Saturday night at 9:35 p.m. to around 0100 hours at night, and then he was brought back in the Central Police Station unconscious. He was taken to Karura Forest, beaten half dead, and that brought back to the OCS of Central Police Station, where he tragically met his death. When they discovered on Sunday night is when they discovered that Albert was unconscious inside a police cell when they came to check on the inmate who were arrested, and then they found that Albert was unconscious, and then they took him to Bagathi Hospital. So even our ones, what is worrying us even more is that why didn't the police who were on duty that night choose Bagathi Hospital, which was far away from Central Police Station, as compared to Kenyatta National Hospital, which was only a drive of only 15 minutes. They took a drive of 30 minutes for a man who was half dead to take him to Bagathi Hospital, or they would have taken the 15 minutes to drive to Kenyatta National Hospital, where the man, maybe as we speak now, would be alive. We are now, they took him to Bagathi so that they could counter the evidences of he was beaten and he was brutally murdered inside a police cell. The man was not even beaten inside Central Police Station. Walimchukua, they took him out of the Central Police Station at night, took him to Karura Forest at night. Masaya Wezi, they beaten him up so that he would explain. There is a title that is bringing controversy in this story. That is, there was a title that this man inherited. It was talking about Mr. Langat, the mafia cop. The man had said that Langat was the man, or was the man behind the mask, who was leading the rogue police officers that were being used by the state of the nation to abduct anybody who was criticizing the government of the day. That is the government of one President William Samoei Ruto. So these guys went ahead an extra mile to please the boss. They took this man into custody, tortured him, murdered him, and then they brought him to the police station. And now the DCI have named the men who took Albert from Homabay. Now what we want Mr. IG to do, or DIG Langat, who is in parliament as we speak now, answering questions from the legislators who we all know they have been bought, the MPs, he is answering today. He should give us a list of the officers who were on duty that night, officers who took Mr. Albert Ojwang to Karura Forest, beaten him, wanting some information from him, and the officers who took the same man to hospital, and the main officer who we want to know, because we believe that is the man behind the killing, who wrote the statement that he met Albert when he has hit his hand on the wall. These stories that you peoples are giving us, Kenyans are not foolish anymore. We are wise people. We know to pick what we want and leave what we don't want. So, Mr. President, you trying to confuse us. Give us a word to believe in. Give us a word to trust in. Who killed Albert Ojwang? Who ordered for the murder of Albert Ojwang? Because now the DCI are saying, it's not me. It's the story of, it's not me, don't sacrifice me. It's not me, don't sacrifice me to the police. It's not me, don't sacrifice me to the DCI. Now, the IPOA boss is not even in the country. He cannot appear before the committees of the Senate and that of the Parliament of Kenya to answer questions. He is sending the assistant chairman of IPOA. Now, who will investigate? Who switched off the CCTV cameras in Central Police Station so that we could not know when Albert was brought into custody and when Albert was taken out to go and get beaten and then he was brought back to the police station? These are the questions that the Kenyans of the people of the Republic of Kenya want answered. And the youths of the Kenyan nation have decided that I am not the next. Because we know after Albert there will be another Albert, and that after that Albert there will come another Albert. The government does not, if a government does not want criticism from its own people, then it should step down. Because we, all of us, cannot have the same view of things. We must differ on different views of the nation. Because if you guys believe that, if you SHA has helped you, there is some that SHA is not helping. If you believe on the new model of the university funding, some does not believe on the new model of the university funding. So, President William Samoei Ruto should be ready to take criticism from the peoples of his nation. Otherwise, you should step down and allow a man who is ready to take criticism climb to that throne of leadership. That is what Kenyans people are saying. We are waiting. I will be updating you on all the protests that are set to happen today seeking the justice of one Albert Ojwang. I will be on the ground updating and telling you on everything that will be happening. I want to hear your views on this. Should we believe the DIG or should we believe the DCI who killed Albert according to your view? I would like to get the comment of you on this one. Leave a comment on the comment section, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Janjalam Jin KE. Let's meet in our next video.